Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As always, if you have not yet seen this movie or you are new to my channel, there will be spoilers, but if that does not bother you, let's go ahead and jump into my review of I Still See You. So, the plot of this movie is set 10 years ago, after a apocalyptic event that killed millions and left the world as like a ghost world. So as always, I have my notes down here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. And I say a lot, so feel free to do the counter if you want. So I Still See You came out this year. It's rated PG-13 and runs 98 minutes. It's under the category of fantasy thriller, and it's directed by Scott Speer and written by, this is the screenplay, is written by Jason Fuchs. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. What? So the film is based off the book Break My Heart into 1,000 Pieces, written by Daniel Waters. So we start off with Ronnie. Ronnie is played by Bella Thorne. My dogs are playing in the background, that's what that noise is. She appears to be very troubled and sad. She walks into the kitchen where he's sitting at the kitchen table, drinking his coffee, reading his newspaper, and what seems to be a bad father-daughter relationship. But then she looks at him and he looks at her and he disappears. So that's where you kind of get the hint of what's going on in the world. So Ronnie then begins to narrate basically her life and what's going on, and that these ghosts are called remnants, and her dad is one. So they focus on the outside world. They focus on a particular class in school that they show, taught by Mr. Bittner, who plays Dermot, who's played by Dermot Mulroney. I think I'm saying that right. They talk about the remnants, their laws of physics, and etc. Then we meet our sidekick, Kirk Lang, who's played by Richard Harmony. And he also seems very troubled, but more to the point where he doesn't talk at all. So while she's in the bathroom getting ready for school, she sees a new remnant and gets frightened, of course, because he just pops up right there. And she gets the impression that he wants to harm her, which defies all their logic. And then the investigation begins. So that's basically kind of a rundown of what the movie's about. So I'm gonna start off with Bella Thorne. I've always liked her in any role that she's had. She does an amazing job acting. She's the girl. She plays Ronnie. The girl.
The one
that sees the guy.
Oh.
She's very versatile and has a certain beauty to her. And the way she portrays Ronnie, it's very, I haven't read the book, so I'm not sure if that's the same thing, but she portrays her very well. I will say this, I did not like her appearance in the movie. She seems very emo and dark. I don't know if that's what it describes in the movie, but I just don't like it. It doesn't fit her. Then also, Richard Harmon, he plays Kirk Lang. He is new on my radar. Although I haven't seen them, you probably have, but although his speech is very monotone, and his face doesn't show much emotion, he does great in this movie. And being a movie that requires a lot of emotion, that's really hard where he doesn't portray that with his face. So now Dermot Mulroney, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Mulroney. He's amazing. He plays Mr. Bittner, and as always, you know, I have been a fan of his for a while, since My Best Friend's Wedding, I think. He did an amazing performance in that, and he never disappoints. So now I'm gonna move on to the atmosphere of this movie. It is dark, cold, and it's a lonely place. It's just
Cloudy.
Yeah, cloudy. It's just very, it looks miserable, would be the word to say. Maybe that's why it's held in the dead of winter, to give us that feel that it's just a very lonely place. It reminds me of the atmosphere of Look Away, which I will be reviewing in my next video. So once it's uploaded, if you have hit the notification bell, you will see it, but if not, it'll be in the description below. It has beautiful visuals that keep your eyes glued and keeps your mind intrigued, which I really like about movies, because when you watch movies you kind of get bored and drift off and kind of invent your own story, but this one, it keeps you intrigued. Yeah, it basically satisfies you in that aspect. So it keeps your mind intrigued, and it's visually it's beautifully impressive. That's what I want to say. So this is one of those kind of movies where you have to pay close attention to every detail, or you'll miss something within like a split second. So, and every time you watch it, I feel like you'll learn something new, or you'll find something new that will be interesting to you. So I really like the story. It's unique and inventive, and I know it's based off the book, which I haven't read, which I'm going to have to read now, to kind of compare the two. I love how it plays as a ghost story. It starts off as a ghost story and turns into a crime investigation, which are one of the two things that I love. I love those kind of movies. So there is a serious plot twist at the end, which I will not ruin for you. You'll have to watch it. I'm not going to ruin that part for you. There is one part that I didn't like. Ronnie and Kirk are in the sewer and ghost fish pass by. It just has no real reason in the movie. It's just kind of like out there. It's like they just put that there for no reason, I think. And it's really kind of like a murder mystery, so that kind of really intrigued me. So, what would you like to say? This is my daughter. She's my guest host today. And this is our other guest host. He's Wicket. He's our new puppy.
I liked the character, the main character, Ronnie, cause I liked how the character actually fit her. And
well,
yeah. And I liked how the deaths, you could see them over and over again, so you could actually understand it.
yeah, so that's one thing that's one of their laws, is the death, they have to kind of replay. They can't interact with anybody, and they have to replay their, I don't know if it's their death or their life or whatever it is.
How they died.
Yeah, over like in a circle, basically. So that's a good thing to mention. So I mean, overall, I thought it was a really good movie. You know, it had all the things that I looked for in a movie. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. I actually watched it twice in a row because I liked it so much, and I just felt like I needed more information. So with all that being said, I give this movie 4 remnants. So it's really good, you should go watch it. It's in theaters right now. So you should go watch it. The movie that I'm most excited to see is called 5 Feet Apart. It does not come out until March 22nd of next year, which I'm really anxious for. Usually the movies that I say I'm most excited for, they are like 2 months or 3 months, or not even 3 months, like 2 months or a couple weeks away. So this one looks really good. I'll go ahead and link the trailer in the description below. So that's it for my review of I Still See You. Sorry, my little puppy's gonna knock down my ring light. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, and to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe before you leave and hit the notification bell to get updated of new uploads when I do post them. Also, you can also check out my most recent videos here. You can subscribe here, and you can check out my other channel here. So I will see you guys in my next review. Bye!